Have you ever been faced with the reality that you are probably going to lose your hair? Well, that is the case for thousands of cancer patients. And as we are in the last week of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this business in Maryville that started because a woman got a breast cancer diagnosis, did a cold capping session, and it saved 75 to 80% of her hair while she was undergoing chemo treatments. Her name is Ashley Merrick, and a few years ago she was diagnosed with an invasive form of breast cancer. Her kids were mostly scared that their mom was going to lose her hair. So, as any mom would do, she started researching ways that she could potentially save as much of her hair as possible. During that search, she found cold capping. What that is basically this soft football helmet looking contraption full of ice packs that is negative 35 degrees, goes on the head during the chemo treatments, and it helps to save the hair. She did that during her chemo treatments, and she was able to save a vast majority of her hair. It was so successful that she decided to start her own business that she now calls United Capping. Now, since she started her business, she has been able to help 87 patients, and she has 7 cold cappers on her staff who are able to help these patients in these centers receiving that treatment, and they are able to try and save as much of their hair as possible. Now, cold capping, there's a lot that goes into it, and that's why United Capping goes to help patients who may not be able to do all of it on their own, or who may not have all of the resources to be able to do that. They prep your scalp with all of these different contraptions. They put that helmet contraption on, and you sit there during your chemo treatment in the cold cap, and they even come with you home after your treatment and assess and help you through that whole process. Now, this is something that Ashley Merrick really felt like was a good to come out of her breast cancer diagnosis, and she said that the majority of people that she is able to help, they are able to save the vast majority of their hair. She even has cappers on her team that are cancer fighters and survivors themselves. United Capping is something that you can go online, learn more about, or if you just want to know more about cold capping in general, there is information out there. You can request consultations through United Capping. It's based in Blount County, but they do travel, and you can learn more about that whole world. Cancer is a scary diagnosis, and United Capping, their motto is that they let you focus on fighting that chemo, of receiving that treatment, while they focus and worry about the hair. So they are really trying to take one less worry off of the plate of cancer fighters and survivors. And the last week of October is also a great time to remind you to do your breast self-exams. If you have not, you need to do it at least once a month, because early detection is key in the fight against breast cancer. Happy October, and happy end of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.